My name is Sean Frank, and I'm here with Jason.
My name is Jason Wavell, and I'm here with Sean, and we're here today to talk about building a great club and human resources.
And what we do to help build a great club. First, from a human resources perspective, we do a handful of things. One is there are those things that we do to build a great team. We do things behind the scenes, the type of people that we attract. We also work to instill proper values and a purpose. And we do all that through processes and a process of onboarding the right people. So what type of people are we looking for?
In our case, we're looking for tryhards. And in this respect, we consider a tryhard as a positive term. It's someone who goes the extra mile.
You might have heard the term tryhard used condescendingly, but in every group of people, when you're doing projects or working together, there are those who do most of the work. There are those who show up on the last day and do nothing. There are those who have no idea what's going on. And tryhards always know what's going on, and they do a lot of the work.
That's right, and they're often what we consider the 51%. Those are the items that we look for when we're hiring the best players we can for up to par. The 51% are the things that you can't be taught, like work ethic and aptitude and things like that. You can't teach somebody to try hard.
And you can't have extraordinary without the extra work that goes into it that the tryhard is willing to put in to make things successful.
We want our people to soar like eagles.
So when we manage properties and we transition properties and we support the properties in achieving their goals, there are a few things that we always try to make sure happens so that there's a growth mindset and there isn't curiosity that necessarily makes the club stagnant or gives them a fixed mindset. And one of those things is to always read, understand what's going on, and listen.
We want to learn from our failures, learn from the challenges. Hopefully those challenges will help us grow and evolve into a better business and into better people. We like to relish personal growth and push ourselves to do better.
And we want to surround ourselves with the best. We want to surround ourselves with people who have those same feelings, and we want to coach people and help them understand and help them learn and give them the material to read so that they can better themselves. They can have the ability for personal growth, professional growth, and without knowledge, they can't have that. So we give them the ability to get and seek and achieve knowledge in many different areas. And we want those people who are willing to take that in. So we actually have a number of people within our organization, and I can think of one specifically, Kara, who was just promoted to Director of Sales at Berry Hill Resort, came to us without really any sales experience, without any event experience, but she had the right personality. She had what we were looking for from a personality perspective, from a care perspective, went along with our core values as a company, and we hired her for an event coordinator position. She showed care for the client. She went the extra mile and tried hard, and we had a plan. We had a plan where, how can we get better? How can we help this club become more profitable? And it was, let's obviously do an excellent job from a customer service standpoint, right? Execute, which is one of our core values, execution. Show care for the client, give them what they want, encourage them to maybe steer them in the right direction in getting what they want, and basically having an event that meets their vision, but they don't know how to get to that vision. And she was instrumental in working with our clients, getting positive reviews. And because she showed so much care for them, she helped bring their vision to life, that then they would write a great review with her by name. And that all leads to more leads, additional conversion rates, same experience they feel a new client feels they'll get that the old client, that the previous client had gotten because of the review, which then leads to more revenue, which is obviously what the club wants or the facility wants in order to generate a better bottom line. And she just kept getting better and better and better and helping us to drive the revenue, which helped us with the bottom line. And she was given an opportunity to become a director of sales at Berry Hill Resort afterwards, and she took everything that we had, and that was information about the knot and Wedding Wire, how to achieve success, how to encourage people to write reviews. She followed all of our processes and procedures and reading the information, understanding. We had there, when you sign up as clients with the Knot or Wedding Wire, they have a lot of educational opportunities. So when you are in that role and you can sign up for those and you take those training opportunities, and she did that, and we presented her with the information, we presented her with the training opportunities, and she attended the classes with the Wedding Wire and the Knot. She did an hour reading, she encouraged her own personal growth, and we encouraged that by, being supportive of everything that she was doing. And because of her ability to achieve success, through all of the knowledge that she was gaining, she gained professional and personal growth from it. So how do we do that behind the scenes, behind the curtain, so to speak? And we have, at Up to Par, we have a foundation, the purpose that drives us each and every single day, and that is to be the best hospitality and golf management company and to positively impact others. And that speaks through our core values as well.
Echo Teamwork is one of our core values, and we use the acronym ECHO for execution, caring, honesty, and ownership. And we really hope that when we bring on somebody that they exude that 51%, and that these are traits that they're able to bring to their job and to the table for Up to Par. Operational excellence, marketing that works, and the best places to work is actually our 3 goals for our corporation. And we feel that being the best hospitality management company we can be, positively impacting those that we work with and our guests and members, Echo Teamwork and operational excellence, marketing that works, and the best places to work is the foundation that we have built Up to Par and Taylor Hospitality on, and hope to continue to thrive upon that foundation.
We know if we find people who share the same core values that we do, execution, care, honesty, ownership, and teamwork, that we can achieve our 3 main goals for all of our properties. Operational excellence, doing what we say we're going to do for our clients, for the customers that come in for the clients, marketing that works so that we can help improve their bottom line, drive revenue, achieve their financial goals, and be about best places to work, and so that other people want to work there because of the team that's already there, because of the core values that they all share and embrace. And when you can do all of those through your core values, you can have a team that is highly successful.
Building a great club starts with building great teams. And one thing that we do work very hard on is working with our team consistently to increase their level of training, their level of knowledge, and the level of service that they can express to our guests and members. Trust, culture, recruitment, engagement are all part of our initial building blocks for building a great team.
Without trust in the team that you're working for, trust in the company that you're working with, trust in of the property of the club that you're at, you can't be successful and you won't have a great team. Without trust, you can't have a good culture. If nobody trusted each other, I don't think the culture anywhere would be great. So we try to instill that, and we want to make sure that people are honest so that people will trust them. And then that goes into our recruitment. If we have a great team and people enjoy working there and they're honest and they trust each other and we have a good culture, recruiting becomes so much easier. And when the recruiting becomes easy and people want to work there, then it's so much easier to build a great team. And that all plays into the overall environment that every associate's at when they're with Up to Par and when they're at the clubs. And it means that people will go the extra mile for each other, and that gives you a quality of life. That gives you a quality of life that you may not get somewhere else.
Because we focus so hard on our quality and culture of life here at Up to Par and Taylor Hospitality, we really do focus on the type of person that we're bringing into our culture, and we feel that adding great people to a great culture creates great things. And we have so many people that we've brought on board in the last year. Mike Rogers, who is our general manager at the Raven Snowshoe Golf Course. We have Puneet Sharma, who is the operating manager for Regency at Dominion Valley, pardon me, and then we have so many other line level employees that are actually continuing to move up through the ranks, which is also helping us increase our team level and our capabilities, which is a fantastic thing. So, but I think also it's the individuals on these teams that make it so good. The trust that they have, the enjoyment that they get from working with each other, and the satisfaction from doing good work and actually in a nice place to do it, really makes a difference on the quality of life and the work that they produce.
And it's that recruitment, and Jason does a fantastic job with recruiting individuals. And to build a great team, you have to start with the recruitment side. And yes, recruitment becomes a lot easier when you have a culture and you've got trust, and it's easy to bring somebody in, and they assimilate with that culture. But it's more than just putting your stuff up on LinkedIn and Facebook and Indeed and Snag a Job and Career Builder. It's about, what are you writing? What are you putting up there? And then when you get all of these leads and you get these candidates who are coming in, who's filtering them? Who's making sure that they are what they say they are on paper, so that when they get in front of the manager for their one-on-one interview, or the general manager for their one-on-one interview, or the board potentially if it's a general manager, that we know in advance they're going to fit with our culture, and then it's just a matter of making sure that they're the right fit for that individual property or that club. Because every club, while yes, every club is very similar, every club's different in a way too. The people are different. And we want to make sure that when we're hiring people, we have this process of recruitment that makes sure we're putting the right person in the right place.
And we like to hire people better than ourselves. So surrounding ourselves with the best helps us be better.
So why have a purpose?
To positively impact others.
That's our purpose, for sure. We need to make sure that our clients are positively impacted. And it's not just the boards that we work with or the clubs that we work with.
It's the associates too.
It's the associates that we work with. It's the end user of those clubs. We want to make sure that everybody's positively impacted. And without a purpose, how do you know what you're working towards?
Is there value?
I would say yes. There's value through a lot of different things. There's value through execution.
Yep. Ownership of work.
Definitely value there, especially for our clubs. Mm-hmm. If you're hiring people that have an ownership of the work they're doing,
or they care,
absolutely add value to that club.
Absolutely. And especially the employee and the associate.
So let's talk about A players. How do we know if we're hiring an A player? What is an A player?
Well, I think an A player is somebody that we're confident in initially, and then also when we're hiring those A players, it's welcoming them, onboarding them into our company. That's also part of their success. So I think that once we've identified an A player and we've gone through, we've done the pre-screen interviews, we've checked the references, and we've had multiple conversations. It's are we still going to make sure that we're hiring the right person, and then going through the proper procedures and processes to make sure that they feel comfortable and that they feel that they're part of the family when they come to work with the team.
Right, and you said family. It's important that they feel like it's more than just a place that I go to work. You spend a lot of time at work, and when we onboard someone, we want to make them feel welcome, like they're coming into our family. And so we provide them with the training. We provide them with leadership and support and the tools to do their job, so that it's when you bring a baby into the new world, right? You're caring for that person. You're raising that person to have the tools that they need to be successful in life. And it's no different when you're onboarding an associate. It's bring them into your team, into your family, and giving them the tools and the training and the support to be successful. And that can lead to not only a team that positively impacts others, but that's going to lead towards building a great club. You can't have a great club without a great team, and if you're not providing them with everything that they need in the onboarding process so they can be successful, then the club can't be successful.
You're right. We can't be unsuccessful at hiring, because if we're unsuccessful with bringing on the right people, then we're going to continue to march through the same processes over and over again, which essentially is redundant.
And there is a process for that too.
There's a process for that.
There's a process for everything.
There's a process for that.
So how to actually complete the work? So when we're training and we're talking about hiring somebody new, how do we make sure that they know how to complete their work? We have a process, and the process starts with the process being mapped.
Mm-hmm.
And this is lean management, and lean management at its finest. And we've embraced lean management as a company because it makes sure that our processes are tried and true, make sure that there's no waste, and that we have a team member who can be successful when we onboard them.
Spending that time with our new hires, making sure that they get the right information so that they're doing value-added activities to the processes, so that way they're not wasting their time or becoming overwhelmed with things that don't affect them or their job, or that may even decrease the guest services.
Right, and everybody learns differently.
Mm-hmm.
And I can assume, because everywhere I've been, every club has processes. And most clubs have processes that are written out, but not everyone learns by reading. So we make sure that we have a map, a visual way to train people on what the process is. And there is, kata coaching that goes along with it. And these apply to everything that we do. Every process, every job, every moment of truth can be impacted by the way that we train people when we bring them on. And it's a beautiful thing when you see it in action and you see it happen successfully, and you see people positively impacting others.
We also feel that it's a great way to evolve by learning from your failures, and hopefully not impacting the failure side so much as the learning side. We want to learn and grow as opposed to feel like we're failing. And Lean helps us put that into perspective in a way that we can grow. So how do we want to get there from here? And kata coaching is something that we try very hard to pass down to all of our managers and all of our properties, so that we can continuously improve, have respect for others, while eliminating the wasted or non-value added activities.
Absolutely, and just because we've done this process and we've completed our circle doesn't mean that the process can never be improved.
That's right.
And we try to listen to all of our associates, because the people who are actually doing the job probably have a faster way of doing it that eliminates waste, that allows for continuous improvement that we may never have thought of, or that the manager may never have thought of when they wrote the process. So it's about bringing everybody in and listening. And it goes back to the very beginning, listening, having a culture where people feel they can
contribute.
Yeah, and they can be successful.
All right.
Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to what we have to say and some of the things that we do to help build a successful club. And it all starts with purpose and core values.
Absolutely.
And bringing people in who embrace the purpose and the core values. And then, I don't know, Jason, providing them with tools.
Absolutely. I think we spend a lot of time focusing on our foundation, which are our core values and our goals for the company, because that is essentially where we grow every day, and we continue to get better at what it is that we do by just simply sticking to the simple questions as to how to improve, and continuing to build a great team, and continuing to define our purpose and our value, and making sure that we're focusing on the right things consistently.
Yeah. So in summary, have a purpose. Have a value system. Hire people that embrace your purpose and your value system. Train them when you find them effectively so that they can be successful, so in the end, your clients are happy. And that, from a human resources perspective, is how you build a great club. My name is Sean Franck.
And I'm Jason Wavell.
Till next time.